So it shows you, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Basham Yashai Basham Kadash. Double honors to the Father for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Shir Akim across the world, pushing truth as a share. Shalom. So, yeah, the reason why I pulled out this video is because to give you an example, what happened with Jonah also. And I did a video about this like I think 2 years ago, because this happened 2 years ago, that the guy was swallowed, like he said. He was in the belly of the fish, basically in the mouth of the fish. So this was the same thing what happened with Jonah. But the reason why I wanted to pull this is to show you um, that Jonah was in a state of hell. And the hell that the people say, like that you have underground and that Satan is dwelling in hell, that's all bogus. That's all a lie. That's all fake. There is not such a thing as hell beneath the earth. If we want to come technical, hell is where you suffer. And what do they always say? Like you have the quote, like the white man's so-called white man's kingdom is a black man's hell, right? What is it quote? Well, what is it referring to? All the things what we've been through, right? Let me get to one real quick. Let me go straight to the scripture, man. Because all the things what we went through as a nation, we went through hell. It's 27 and no, it's 27, 26 or 27. Yeah, we as a nation, we went through hell, man. And I have it here lined up. Gone, 28 and 66. Oh, I can remember it like that. Okay. Um, 28 and 66. Let me read it first. But just to prove you like the hell doctrine, what they say, that it is fake, that it is not according to the scriptures. And we're going to make a short video about it, just to make the key points to show you, and that you can explain people also about the doctrine. So Deuteronomy 28 and 66. Let me start at 67. In the morning thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were evening, and and at evening thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were morning. For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. For this basically for the things. Let me read it also in another translation. Um, NLT. It reads Deuteronomy 28 and 67. In the morning you will say, if only it were night. And in the evening you will say, if only it were morning. For you will be terrified by the awful horrors you see around you. And what do we see around us? We've been seeing all these things happening with our children. Basically, they had us in captivity. They took us from one land to another land, scattered, ripping our family apart, feeding our children to alligators, taking our skins and making shoes of it. Um, the whole family apart, like I said already, buck breaking in front of our eyes, putting taking the strong man of Yasharala and basically attach them to two horses and let the horses run from each other. You can imagine what happened in that. That is a hell condition, man. That is a hell condition where you are in. And that's not talking about the hell that's under the earth. That's a condition of hell. And going to Jonah, because also this man, Let me play the part again. So he felt a truck hit him, right? So he was in a moment that he was thinking like, this is the way I'm going to die, man. This is like what Jonah also experienced. Jonah experienced hell. Um, he was not experienced the hell that he was underneath the earth. He was experienced hell about uh, where he was because I think Jonah was like 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the fish. Let me check that real quick. Over there, then I have Jonah. Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. I think it's yeah. Uh, so yeah, the story you can read the story from Jonah. Matter of fact, let me read it real quick. Uh, Subtitle: Jonah's disobedience, because Jonah didn't want to listen to the Most High. He was thinking like, "Hey, I ain't going to do the work. I flee. I run away from the Most High." But the Most High was like, "Nope." So Jonah 1:1. Now the word of the Lord came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, the great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. But Jonah arose but Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish, Tarshish, Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa. And he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. So he was fleeing. He didn't want to do the things what the Most High commanded him to do. But the Lord sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. So the ship was the sea was raw, man. It was going the waters was very tough. The ship almost be broken like Titanic, man. Let me say it like that. But we know Titanic was an inside job, but still. Then the mariners were afraid and cried, every man unto his power, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea to light it off, to light it off them. But Jonah was gone down into the side of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So Jonah was sleeping in the ship, and they were like fighting to basically keeping the ship under control. So the shipmaster came. So the shipmaster came to him and said unto him, What meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise, call upon thy power. If so, be that be that Yahweh will think upon us, that we perish not. And they said, every one to his fellow, Come and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. So they knew, like, hey, it's you. Then said they unto him, Tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us? That is thine occupation, and whence comest thou? What is thy country? And of what people art thou? And he said unto them, I'm a Hebrew, And I fear the Lord, the power of heaven, which had made the sea and the dry land. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said unto him, why hast thou done this? For the man knew that he fled from the presence of the Lord, because he had told them. Then said they unto him, what shall we do unto thee, that the sea may calm unto us? For the sea wrought, and was tempestuous. And he said unto them, take me up, and cast me forth into the sea. So shall the sea be calm unto you. For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to bring it to the land, but they could not, for the sea wrought, and was tempestuous against them. So they were like, man, we're gonna try to get the ship to the coast, man, just to be safe. But the Most High make the waves even harder, man. Nope, ain't gonna happen, man. Of not harder, but it was already hard. Wherefore they cried unto the Lord and said, we beseech thee, O Lord, we beseech thee, let us not perish for this man's life, and lay not upon us innocent blood. For, for thou, O Lord, hast done as it pleased thee. So they took up Jonah and cast him forth in the sea, and the sea ceased from her ringing. So the sea came calm again. Then the man feared the Lord exceedingly, and offered sacrifice unto the Lord, and made vows. Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah 2:1. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his power unto out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me out of the belly of hell. So he was in a condition of hell. So he prayed to the Most High, like, hey, yo, this is not good, man. Basically, get me out of here. Because he knew the Most High was in control of this, but he cried out of the belly of hell. So it shows you, like, he was in a condition of hell at that moment. And he was not dead, he was not on the ground, he was in the water of the sea, in the belly of the fish. So he cried into hell. Let me read again. And he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. For thou hast cast me into the deep, in the midst of the seas, and the floods compassed me about. All thy billows and thy waves passed over me. So go into the word hell. It says like Sha'ol, 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 Sha'ol. And it means Sha'ol, underworld, grave, hell, pit. And grave goes into if you die, then you be buried, right? Then you have it in I think it's in if I get it, if I remember, I get it. Basically, hell. This is the point where he is. He's in hell, the underworld. Um, Sheol, the odd, this nation for the abode of the dead, place of no return, without praise of Yahweh, wicked sent there for punishment, righteous not abundant, abandoned to it. So it shows you basically he's not dead. He's in the hell. That's why he prays to the Most High. Going to um, the word hell also, if you look it up, Let me take it in the etymology. Let me check it there. What it says. Do I have the etymology here? I used to have it here, but mm, okay, I don't see it. Uh, no, 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 no. This is etymology. It's like this. But yeah, this. Let me check it out. Hell bent. From hell. No, no, no. Hell hole. Yeah, there's also hellhole. If you say I'm in a hellhole, that is a very unpleasant place. Um, Let me check here. Hell, Old English, hell, hella. Net her world about of the dead, inferior regions, place of torment, uh, and place of torment is like where we went through, and here uh, they mean it like the pitchfork, right? But for us, hell, like it says in like we said in Deuteronomy, like I explained it, we when it was morning we were praying it was night, and when it was night we praying it was the next day, basically, roughly paraphrasing. I can read it again. uh, Deuteronomy 28 and 67, this was right. Yeah, 67, 28 to 67. In the morning, NLT, in the morning you will say, if only it were night, and in the evening you will say, if only it were morning. For you will be terrified by the awful horrors you see around you. So check out the word again. If we go to the uh, place of torment for the wicked after death, that's what they mean. But we know uh, what it goes referring to. And that's why Esau changes a lot of words and give it different meanings of it. But if you, like we read here in the NLT, you see different things: underworld, grave, hell, pit. And remember that you can explain, like Jonah, he's still alive, so he's not dead. He is not in hell. So going to Amos, and also if you type here in Google and type in hell, the meaning of it, you have a place of regard in various religions as a spiritual realms of evil and suffering. And that is an evil and suffering. And like the quote always say, like the white man's kingdom is a black man's hell, and soon that will be turned around. It will be the black man's so-called black man's kingdom will be the white man's hell, so-called white man's hell. And why we say so-called white man? Because we have um, we have different people that is um, don't know that they are the true real Jacob descendants, because they intermingle. They basically when you have when you sleep with a so-called white woman, and then your child will get lighter, right? And if that child grows up and sleep again with a so-called white woman, the child will get lighter again and basically lose his color. And but his seed line goes back to to Jacob, to the so-called black man. There's a social, like, that's why we say so-called white. If we say the real white persons, we're talking about uh, Esau, Edom. He's the white person that we are talking about if we refer really through it to him. And going back to Amos, that's what I want to get. Amos 9 and 2. Let me start at 1. Amos 9 and 1. Subtitle Yahweh's judgment unavailable. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escape of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell. What is this talking about? They basically dig in the bunkers. They dig a grave into hell, bunkers, to basically protect themselves for what is coming, and they know what is coming. So the elite, the regular Edomite doesn't really understand what is happening. Some of them do, but the elite really know what is going to happen. They are watching our videos. They know about the judgment, what is coming. So though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. So the Most High will still take them out. Though they climb up to heaven, I'm talking about all the satellites what they're having, try to go to different planets, try to reach into the moon, all the things what they are trying to do, right? Climbing up to heaven. Thence will I bring them down. And the missiles go into the ocean layer. All these things they are trying to do. But it shows you they cannot uh, go nowhere. The Most High will bring them down or get them out of the condition of where they were digging into hell. So going to the word here is also the this goes also to the age 75, 85. It's the same word that was in Jonah. And grave, if you die, you go into a grave. Hell is in the ground or in a condition where you are. Pit is the ground, is like a place also. So the hell condition, grave goes into yeah, basically when you die, you go into a grave. Pit also, so like like we read also like an was like a whole pit, hellhole. Hellhole is also like an it says it. Kalalai Yahweh Basham Yosef, the pit of hell. So it shows you like there is a very unpleasant place to be, a condition where you can be, man. So going back to jumping back to let me get Genesis. Just to show you like Jonah was in hell and he didn't die. Just to that you can explain to people like hell is not the same. So lucky, yeah. Genesis 37 and 35. And all his sons and all his daughters rose up to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted. And he said, for I will go down into the grave unto my son mourning. Thus his father wept for him. So it shows you, and let me get it here, the grave. Again, we have the same word. Again, the H7585. He went to the grave. Basically, he went to be buried, to die. But it doesn't say he went into basically what the Christianity says. You go to hell. You're gonna be burned up. No, man, that's a lie, man. That's a lie. The most your body. Let me get that also. Your spirit. Uh, Spirit goes to the Father, goes to God. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth. So your body will go back to the earth. What is it doing when you are in the grave? And when your body devoured, it goes back to the earth as it was, because we've been formed out of the dust of the earth, and we're going back to dust of the earth. And the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it. So it doesn't say your spirit goes down underneath and go into a pitchfork. No, your spirit goes back to Yahweh Basham Yashai. And that's it, man. That's how simple you can cut the people that want to say the hell doctrine. Your spirit goes back to Yahweh. It doesn't say it goes further into hell. The spirit of animals, let me get that one. Uh, the animals go uh, to earth. Uh, can I get it here? No, that's not the one. It's this one. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 3 and 21. Whoa, who knows? I'm sorry. Who knows the spirit of sons of men, whose goes upward, and the spirit of the animal, which goes down to the earth? So I pre- uh, perceive it that nothing is better that the man should rejoice in his own work, for that is his heritage. For who can bring him to see what will happen after him? So in the reincarnation, you need to do your work here good, man, because you come in front of the judge, man, and who's the judge? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So it doesn't show you like um, you going in front of the going to hell and burn there for eternal. No, man. You die, you go to the Father, man. You don't want to go there and be like, hey, yeah, yo, I didn't listen to you. No, man. I don't want to be you then. If you have the mindset that you don't care and you come in front of the Father and you be like all tough, like what he's going to, no, man. I don't want to even think about it, man. You should repent for that, man. But it shows you again, man. Your spirit goes to upwards. It goes not downwards, it goes up. So it goes to the Heavenly Father, and He gonna judge you up with Yahweh Basham Yashai. He's gonna judge you there, man. And I had another one. Um, yeah, let me get that one and then close it out. Pop, pop, pop. Is it here? And go another second there. Shalaki. Yeah, here is it. This is Job 1 and 8. And the Lord said unto, let me jump to, let me jump at 6. Job 1 and 6. Now, there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? Then there is none that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh, and escheweth evil. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear Yahweh for naught? He's just asking the Most High for nothing. Hast not thou made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he had, on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hand, and his substance is increased in the land. So Satan asking the Yahweh, the Father, like, Father, basically, do you not have a hedge? You protect him. You have everything around him. So I'm not allowed to touch him. That's why you protect him. So the Most High was like, um, okay, but put forth thine hand now and touch all that he had, and he will curse thee to thy face. So he said to the Most High, take away your hand with you protect him, and I'm gonna make sure he's cursing you all to your face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he had is in thy power. So everything that he have right now is in the power of Satan. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. So it shows you that Satan even goes to the Most High. Right? He is standing in front of the Most High. And only when the Most High says you can touch him, then it is allowed to touch him. But it doesn't say again that your body goes to hell. The hell is on earth because here Job is going to be tested. And it says it also. Satan, subtitle Satan allowed to test Job. So he's now the hell of Job is starting upon earth. And you can read Job for yourself, and then you're gonna understand in what condition Job was, because he lost his family, his cattle, and his wife turned on him. So if you read that, you're gonna understand in the condition what Job is. So yeah, with that, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Seer Akim across the world. Shalom, shalom, and I hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom.